Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. Global News reports that the Halton Regional Police Service has achieved its largest firearms seizure in history, confiscating 24 handguns, prohibited magazines, and ammunition as part of a months-long investigation dubbed Project Cypress. This operation targeted a high-level drug trafficking network spanning the Halton, Toronto, York, and Durham regions. The seized firearms originated from the United States. In addition to the weapons, police also recovered 16.5 kilograms of cocaine, over 16,000 oxycodone tablets, liquid hydrocodone, codeine, and more than 375,000 euro in cash and cryptocurrency. 4 individuals have been arrested and are facing over 30 charges related to drug trafficking, weapons trafficking, and possession of proceeds of crime. The investigation remains ongoing. The Canadian Snowbirds Aerobatic team, famous military aerial ambassadors, is set to be grounded until the early 2030s. Defense Minister David McGuinty announced that this year will mark the final season for the team's iconic, but aging, CT-14 jets. These aircraft, originally built in the mid-1960s and modified for aerobatic flying, will be replaced by the new CT-157 Siskin True. The team will continue to be based at 15 Wing Moose Jaw. Since their inaugural show in 1971, the Snowbirds have become a cherished part of Canada's national story, performing over 2,700 times for more than 140 million people, including flypasts over Parliament Hill and the Grey Cup. The announcement follows weeks of speculation regarding the squadron's future, as highlighted by federal opposition conservative Fraser Tomey. The Canadian Press. Radio Canada International reports that Ontario is set to extend last call for alcohol service during this summer's FIFA World Cup. From June 11 to July 19th, licensed bars and restaurants across the province will be permitted to sell and serve alcohol until 4 a.m., an extension of 2 hours beyond the usual limit. This measure aims to allow fans to fully immerse themselves in the tournament's energy and excitement, while also supporting local businesses and fostering economic growth, according to Ontario Attorney General Doug Downey. In addition to bars and restaurants, 27 LCBO retail stores within the Greater Toronto Area and Ottawa will also extend their operating hours during this period, opening from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. Monday through Saturday and 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Sundays. Toronto is one of 16 North American cities co-hosting the World Cup, with 6 matches scheduled to be played there between June 12 and July 2. This is not the first time Ontario has adjusted alcohol service hours for major sporting events, having done so for the 2022 World Cup in Qatar and the men's hockey gold medal game at the Milano Cortina Winter Games. City News Everywhere reports that a male victim has died following a daylight stabbing in Mississauga on Tuesday afternoon. Peel Regional Police were called to the area of Agnes Street and Hurontario Street, just north of Dundas Street, around 12:23 p.m., upon receiving reports of a male being stabbed. Officers arrived to find the victim suffering from serious, life-threatening injuries. He was transported to a hospital, where he was later pronounced dead. Authorities indicate that an unknown number of suspects, possibly 2, were observed fleeing the scene eastbound on Agnes Street shortly after the attack. No descriptions of the suspects have been released at this time. As a precautionary measure, several schools in the vicinity were briefly placed into a hold and secure status, which was lifted shortly after 1:30 p.m. This homicide remains an active investigation, with officers canvassing the neighborhood for witnesses and any available video evidence. Global News confirms that 3 Toronto police officers recently arrested in Barcelona, Spain, on serious allegations will continue to receive their salaries while suspended. The officers, identified through sources as Evan Glennie, Rich Rand, and Kaglar Yigi, were arrested on May 15th following an alleged incident involving a sex worker in a taxi. One officer was suspended upon returning to Canada, with the other suspensions pending their return. Toronto Police Services Board Chair Shelley Carroll emphasized the need to reinforce public confidence and called for visible leadership. Toronto Mayor Olivia Chow stated that if the officers are found guilty, they should face punishment, highlighting the fundamental importance of public trust in policing. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.